Okay, what's going on, everybody? Yes, a double upload. The first time I've actually done a double upload that's not like late at night. First time ever. By the way, my percentage is low. But anyway, we're going to get on to it. This is the NFL teams ranking 2021 to 2022. Taylor's making. Now, this said 8 and 8. I changed it to 9 and 8. Or 9 8, 10 to 8, 10 to 7. You get what I mean. That's the category. Now, I'm going to rank this ranking on who I think personally, so don't get mad if your team isn't great. But yeah, just leave in the comments below if you agree with me or not. But yeah, let's get into it. First of all, we got the 49ers. I got them in this category. They're most likely taking Justin Fields. As I said in my mock drafts, it's either going to be Justin Fields or Mac Jones. One of the two. Either way, I'm going to say around 9-8, 10-7. Because this is a 17-game season. They are playing. So, yeah. Next up, got the Minnesota Vikings. I got them with a potential playoff berth. I like the Vikings. If they can stay healthy, they will make the playoffs. The Ravens, they're in such a hard division that any other time I'll put them going to playoffs, but they're in such a hard division this year, or they're in such a hard division that potential playoff berth. Bears, maybe. That's a little debatable one, because they're not exactly rebuilding, and they're not hot air. So, yes. I'm going to put them around that 9-8 category. Bengals, I think we just have one more year on this rebuild. I think we should go around 9-8, but I'm going to give us to around 9-8. I'd say probably go more like 6-11, 7-10, something like that. But we ain't exactly rebuilding. You know what? When the last year of the rebuild, probably. Broncos. Rebuilding. Browns. Potential playoff berth. None of the AFC North teams are going to be going to the playoffs guaranteed because it's such a hard division. But yeah, I got the Browns. Now let's talk about these losses for a bit. Bengals and Broncos. The Bengals and Broncos. 49ers can't stay healthy. Bears just have a pretty bad roster overall, in my opinion. Vikings are showing a lot of potential with Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Danielle Hunter if they decide to keep him. I don't think they have anything raw anymore. But yeah, I like their roster. Baltimore Ravens, they've done a great job making the playoffs these past couple years. They have a chance, and the Cleveland Browns are finally starting to become a non-losing team. So yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to the playoffs. They're Super Bowl champions. They are elite. They're Super Bowl champions. Got Tom Brady. They really didn't add anybody, but they didn't lose anybody either, so that good. So say they go to the playoffs. This is a tricky one. I'm gonna say potential playoff berth. Yeah, same goes with the Cardinals. Potential playoff berth. Chiefs, they're going to be the second team. They've made the Super Bowl the last 2 years. They are making the playoffs, and I will release a whole on freaking apology video if they do not. Jesus. Colts, I'm going to put them at potential. I think they have serious potential. But we'll have to see. They have a new quarterback in Carson Wentz. It's really a prove-it year for him. So yeah, I am definitely excited to see what happens. It's Cowboys. I don't got them making the playoffs. You want me to be totally honest with you? Dallas Cowboys just don't see it. Miami Dolphins, I'm going to say potential. I do think they have quite a bit of potential. Okay, I would put the Eagles in rebuilding mode, but their team's just so trash. Falcons will be the third team I put in rebuilding mode. The Eagles I put in hard ass because anyway, yeah, they technically are rebuilding. They just don't have a roster, dude. They just don't. The Falcons are in rebuilding mode. I think they should go in rebuilding mode at least. So yeah, I'm gonna say rebuilding mode for the Atlanta Falcons. New York Giants. they ain't making the playoffs. They might go out 9-8, 10-7, maybe 8-8. This, you know what I mean? I just don't see them making the playoffs. Jaguars, I would put them in. That's where I would have put them this season. But I'm gonna put them in rebuilding for now. I'm going to put the same goes for the Lion. Actually, no, Jaguars. I think they're still going to be really, really bad. Not like really bad. Actually, no. I'll put them in the rebuilding. The Chargers, I got them not maybe making the playoffs this season. They got Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen. Those are the two most notable names on that team. But really, that might change after the draft. It might not. I just don't really know. And these are pretty early, so we will see, though. Yeah, right now I got them around 9. Lambs. I believe in the Lambs. Which one? I got the Lambs. I think the Lambs will make the playoffs again. I don't think they'll get a first round bye, but I do think they will make the playoffs. Next up, Jets. Oh, I'll put them in rebuilding, but it's very close to where the Eagles are. Packers potential playoff berth. Really depends. Panthers. That's where I'm gonna put them. Well, 9-8, because they are probably on the most average teams all season. Do believe in them. Potential playoff. No, not going to the playoffs guaranteed. I got them at a potential playoff berth because they got a good team, but they're in a pretty hard division. So yeah, Oakland. We'll put them around 9-8. We'll put them around 9-8. Football team 9-8. I would put them in potential playoff berth, but I just don't see it. Saints. You want me to be honest with you, dude? I don't think they're making the playoffs this year. I'll give them around 9-8, but I just don't see them making the playoffs. They're either going to have Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill at starting quarterback. And like I said in my mock draft, they need to draft like a wide receiver with their late round pick. It's just, we'll see. Seahawks, potential playoff berth. Steelers, potential playoff berth. They need to build that offense up. Texans, rebuilding is where I would put them, but honestly, I think they're going to be hard ass. Like, they're at least going to be the second worst team in the league. The Eagles, and then I'll put the Titans over at potential playoff. But so let's go over my picks real quick, because let's see how long I've been recording for. 8 minutes. So yeah, we have time to go over all my picks. Buccaneers. The 3 teams that I put here: Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to the playoffs. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Kansas City Chiefs, and Los Angeles Rams. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown. Well, actually, no, they don't have Antonio Brown. They have Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette. I'm pretty sure they kept Ronald Jones, Shaq Barrett, Levante David. They're defending Super Bowl champs. Bruce Arians at head coach. They should be fine. Kansas City Chiefs are the Kansas City Chiefs. Back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, winning one of them before getting blown out 31-9 to the Bucks in the last Super Bowl, mainly because of that horrific O-line, to say the very least. Rams, they're overrated, in my opinion, kinda, but we'll have to see, really. But I think they are like guaranteed to make the playoffs, because I don't think they'll be like Super Bowl champs or anything, but maybe I do think they're definitely going to the playoffs, no doubt in my mind. Vikings, they have a hard. It's going to be the Vikings and Packs for the division, so that's why I put them at potential playoff berth. Well, look at roster: Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, Danielle Hunter if they pay them. Pretty sure they still have Anthony Barr. But yeah, if they don't, my bad. But still, I think the Vikings are a potential playoff team. The Ravens, First of all, Ravens, Browns, and Steelers are on potential playoff berth here because it's a hard division. The Bengals are really the only team they don't really need to worry about, unfortunately. And I hate saying that because I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, but still, you know what I mean here. Ravens, pretty good roster. We'll have to see, though. We'll see if Lamar Jackson can throw the ball. Browns finally came together. I like how Baker Mayfield's developed. They got an elite running back, in my opinion. Nick Chubb, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. definitely ain't bad, and Jarvis Landry. So we'll see. Buffalo Bills are coming off an amazing 13-3 year in an AFC Championship appearance. I could definitely see them making the playoffs. The Patriots are really the only team in my opinion, they really have to super worry about. The Arizona Cardinals, they ain't guaranteed to go to the playoffs, but I feel like they have a good watch. Too good of a roster not to. I mean, you got Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray throwing to them. James Conner's not bad, but not great. Defensive side of the ball, they have Chandler Jones, I'm pretty sure. Bethea, Patch, and they have J.J. Watt. So, yeah, I think they will. Colts, we'll see. They have a good roster. Carson Wentz is really going to be the deciding factor, probably on whether they make the playoffs or not this season. And that's why I put them at potential. Dolphins, after a shockingly good year, I do think they will make the playoffs this year. But, yeah, by the way, I'm trying to decide a record for every single NFL team's coming soon. Packers, if they draft well and don't take a QB 26 overall, or take a QB, then yeah, they'll be fine. And also, there's rumors that they could be trading Jordan Love to the next team up, the New England Patriots. I think the draft thing's really going to be the end decider whether they make the playoffs or not, so we'll see. Seahawks, I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't think they'll make a deep playoff one, though. Steelers, the defense will probably carry them to the playoffs. But besides for that, only have that good of an offense. Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry, I think will single-handedly carry this team to the playoffs this year. We'll see. 49ers, if they stay healthy, they have a chance. If they don't, then they have no chance. But even then, I just don't think they have a good enough roster anymore to make the playoffs. So, yeah, that's kind of wild. By the way, I'm checking the time. Okay. And, yeah. So, the Chicago Bears, they have Andy Dalton starting QB. I don't need to say anymore. Dallas Cowboys, they're the kings of not making the playoffs. So, yeah. New York Giants, they just don't have a good enough roster. I do believe they're moving on from Daniel Jones after this season, hopefully. So, yeah. The Chargers might make the playoffs. It's really 50-50 with them, in my opinion. But they do have a really good QB in Justin Herbert. So I'm excited to see what he can do. Panthers, I think they'll have a decent year. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs, though. Sam Darnold, new QB. We'll see. Oakland Raiders, they're the Oakland Raiders. They're like the most average team in the league. They have on offense and on defense. Washington football team, or name redacted. I'm excited to see what they can do. I might not change it up. I don't know, but I don't think they will. Well, they might. The Saints, I just don't see them making the playoffs with James Winston, Taysom Hill at QB. Rebuilding, the Bengals. This is the last year that we build. I was between rebuilding and 9-8. I picked rebuilding. Broncos, they have Drew Lock at QB. I don't really need to say anymore. Sorry, Drew Lock, I like you, but you're not a great QB or player. Falcons, they need to go in rebuild mode. Matt Ryan's probably on his final year. Julio Jones might be gone. So, yeah. Lions, Jared Goff's their new QB. They just only downgraded in the offseason. Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, I think can single-handedly carry this team from being the worst team in the league. Jets, same deal. Zach Wilson, I do believe in Zach Wilson. So, yeah. And now, the Philadelphia Eagles, they just don't have a great roster overall. That's why I think they'll be one of the worst team in the league. Houston Texans, another team, not a good roster at all. So, I have them at being one of the worst teams in the league. But, yeah, that's it. If you guys agree with my picks, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new. Did you guys like the double uploads? Because I came out with the double uploads today. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great Wednesday, guys. Bye. Or any day you watch.